Hi guys, Literary Prepper back again. So the other day I was sort of driving along and came to a little section where on the side of the road they had a whole heap of morning glory growing on the side of the road. And the time of day there's not really anyone around. The vine was in flower, so you could see all the pretty pink and purple flowers everywhere. So I decided I was going to be very cheeky. Not in the habit of stealing plants, but I pulled the car over onto the side of the road. As I said, no one around. Most decent people are at work. Those of us who aren't running around after little babies. And I decided that I was going to take some cuttings of this little guy, and came home and stuck it in an empty beer bottle just to see what would happen. And as you can see, so that's only been in there for maybe a week or two. Already has many roots, and it's doing very well. It's putting out new little climby things. It hasn't flowered yet, but I try to sort of do things like pull all the flowers off so that all the energy goes into growth rather than into flower production whenever I take cuttings of things. But as I said, this one's a pink and purple coastal morning glory. I can't remember the scientific name for the life of me, but if you Google coastal morning glory, then the ones that come up will be like the pinky purple ones. But you can also get a blue one. And last night I was looking online to see if I could find a blue one. These little guys are classified as noxious weeds in Queensland, but I have seen people sell them at nurseries. So I was sort of trying to see if I could actually find one, and found something that I wasn't expecting. You can eat this little guy. So apparently Asians cut up the stems and use them in stir fries and things, and apparently you can eat them. There's a number of different varieties. Apparently there's a white variety that puts out like a potato-like tuber dealy that you can boil up and eat that after you've boiled it a couple of times, because apparently it creates cyanide. You don't want to be eating that, but I just thought that was interesting. So my delightful little pilfer for, I'm not even going to call it a pilfer of a time frame, because as I said, I really don't like the idea of just stealing plants, because even though it's growing on the side of the road and it's a weird weed, it still looks weird when you sort of pull over and just start yanking plants out of the bushland. So it's not illegal to own it in Queensland. It's not one of those plants where the government is all like, kill it with fire. There are websites where they sort of recommend that you put Roundup on it. So if you do decide to get a little bit adventurous and try to sort of eat it, when it comes to eating it, I think I would do a little bit more research. Just because a couple of people say that it's edible, I don't quite trust that. I want to make sure that it's edible first, especially when people start saying it produces cyanide. That's not something I want to be adding to my diet. But if there's ways that you can cook it and treat it, then that's just one more very pretty plant that you can have growing in your backyard, or that you can keep an eye out and see if it grows near you, so that if anything does happen, then you can just go out and you can start pulling up a whole heap of morning glory, and you can add that as sort of wild foraged stuff if need be. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So as far as my progress on finding a blue one goes, I'm still looking, but there's a lot of places around here where I can go and look that it's common. It's a weed, so I don't think it will take me very long once I actually start properly looking for the blue one. But yeah, the pink one's pretty anyway. So If you haven't already, then I would definitely recommend going and buying some books on things that you can forage. And yeah, Morning Glory. Very pretty, apparently very practical. So if you found this interesting, or if you want to sort of make sure that you get updates of our videos, make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And yeah, for now, it's goodbye from us. Bye.